Imagine this, before 9/11s, you could walk straight to the boarding gate with your family. No ticket, no ID, no shoes off, no liquid checks. Flying felt casual, almost like getting on a bus. But after September 11th, 2001, air travel changed forever. Everything you experience at the airport today, from long security lines to reinforced cockpit doors, exists because of that one day. In this video, we'll explore how 9/11s transformed air travel, the immediate changes at airports, the hidden security measures in the skies, and how passengers themselves became part of aviation security. Buckle up, because this flight takes us through the past, present, and future of flying. Let's start with a picture of what flying was like before 9/11s. Families could escort loved ones all the way to the gate. Carry-on rules were almost non-existent. Pocket knives, scissors, even large drinks were allowed. Cockpit doors were thin and often unlocked. Hijackings had happened before, but they were usually political stunts, not mass casualty events. In short, flying felt safe, simple, and almost carefree. On September 11, 2001, 4 planes were hijacked in the United States. 2 struck the Twin Towers in New York, 1 hit the Pentagon, and 1 crashed in Pennsylvania after passengers fought back. Nearly 3,000 people lost their lives, and aviation would never be the same. The attack showed vulnerabilities that the world had overlooked. Almost overnight, governments realized that airports and airlines needed radical change to prevent this from happening again. The US created the TSA, the Transportation Security Administration, in just a few months. Suddenly, security became far stricter. ID checks before boarding became mandatory. All baggage went through X-ray and explosive detection systems. Random pat-downs, shoe removal, and laptop checks became part of the routine. Globally, countries copied these changes. Europe introduced stricter border controls. Liquid bans appeared after a 2006 plot. Body scanners became the norm in many major airports. The casual, family-friendly airport vanished overnight. Another major reform was inside the aircraft. Cockpit doors were reinforced to be bulletproof and locked during the entire flight. Pilots received new training on hijacking scenarios. Flight attendants were trained to detect suspicious behavior and manage emergencies. In some countries, undercover air marshals started flying on random flights, ready to step in during a threat. The airplane cabin itself became a front line of national security. Even passengers became part of the system. New rules on liquids, electronics, and baggage shaped how people travel. Travelers had to arrive hours earlier for security screening. Ticket prices also began to reflect hidden security fees. Airlines, meanwhile, invested heavily in staff background checks and security technology. The culture of air travel shifted, from trust and glamour to caution and control. More than 20 years later, we're still living with the legacy of 9/11s. The time it takes to get through airports has doubled. Flying feels safer but also more stressful. Some argue the measures prevent attacks, while others say they create security theater, procedures that look strict but don't always add real safety. Either way, air travel as we knew it before 2001 will never return. So the next time you take off your shoes, empty your water bottle, or stand in a long airport line, remember, it all traces back to September 11, 2001. That day didn't just change history. It changed the very experience of flying. Do you think air travel is truly safer now or just more complicated? Let me know in the comments.